Welcome to Season 2, Episode 10 of Anchor News Now. I'm Tyler Burke.
And I'm Carter Burke.
With the football season finally coming to an end, basketball is on the rise. With many key players returning this year, the Shoregals basketball team is looking to build upon their success from last year. Last Saturday, they faced off against Cleveland Heights in their first scrimmage game of the season. Good luck to the Shoregals as they prepare for the 2023-2024 season.
Halloween flew by, and we're already on our way to Thanksgiving. So let's take one last look back at Halloween night 2023.
Halloween, October 31st. It was a scary good time. Look at you. I went with my friends to a neighborhood in Avon Lake. There were lots of houses participating and a lot of people trick-or-treating as well. It was pretty chilly though, and actually started to snow later in the night. It's pretty wild. Anyways, we got a pretty good haul, and all in all, it was a fun Halloween night. Earlier in the day, Eastview also did a little parade with all of the Halloween costumes that they were sporting during the day. Hope everyone had a great Halloween, and remember, you're never too old to trick-or-treat.
Did you know that we currently have 3 districts in Lorain County? Last night's measure, Issue 20, proposed to change that. Voters traveled to the booth to decide if the county should change the division of districts from 3 to 7. They ultimately decided to endorse the current government instead of increasing the commissioners' seats from 3 to 7.
That's right. The people have spoken in Avon Lake and Lorain County, bringing in new leadership in some cases and endorsing current leadership in others. The city of Avon Lake elected a new mayor, Mark Spetzel, who garnered nearly 70% of the vote. In the city council voting, Rob Shamir, Jennifer Fenderbach, Amy Gentry, and David Koss secured seats for their respective wards. As we mentioned earlier, Lorain County shot down Issue 20, which would have divided the commissioner's office into 7 districts instead of the current 3. However, residents supported the tax levy for continuing operations in the Lorain County Metro Park. Finally, Avon Lake renewed the support for the City Parks and Recreational Department, but the levy for the new schools was narrowly defeated by 4 percentage points. It's always encouraging to see our citizens exercising their civic duty. It is also so important to vote and make your voice heard.
That's right. Many of our Avon Lake students were able to vote for the first time this election cycle.
For more information on Election Day, our correspondent Jackson Reith talked to some of the citizens of Avon Lake during their trip to the voting booth. Let's take a look.
The importance of voting for me is because as a woman in America, I feel like women's rights are really important, and it's important for me to come out and vote.
Okay. What issues are on the ballot today that are important to you?
Reproductive rights.
Okay. And do you vote during every election or just the ones that you feel are important?
I try to vote in every election.
There are all issues are important to me, some more important than others, but all issues are important.
Okay. And do you vote during every election or just the ones that you feel are important?
I vote in every election.
I try to vote in every election because I feel it's important to get my voice out there.
What issues are in the ballot today that are important to you?
Issue 1. I'm not sure on issue 2 yet. And the mayor's race and the judge race.
Okay. And then do you vote during every election or just the ones you feel are important?
I vote every election.
It's a duty as a citizen of the United States. It's our right, it's a privilege, and it's very important to me.
Okay. What issues are in the ballot today that are important to you?
On a local level, we're voting for mayor. That's very important in the city of Avon Lake. The first 2 major issues, the one on expanding abortion rights into the Constitution and the marijuana issue are both important. I know people are on both sides of the issue, so it's important to get your vote in on that.
Yeah. And then do you vote during every election or just the ones that you feel are important?
I vote on every election. I think they're all important.
Thank you so much.
Hey Carter, have you heard that Avon Lake has some of the best parks in Lorain County?
Oh, really? That's awesome. I've been to a few, but which ones are your favorite?
My favorite is definitely Veterans Memorial, Weiss Field, and Cough Reservation. And so do my friends Natalie Presley and Wade Nelson, who visited these 3 parks over the weekend.
The city of Avon Lake is home to many enjoyable parks. Anchor News covered 3 of the well-known parks such as Veterans Memorial, Weiss, and Cough Reservation. Veterans Memorial Park is located on the shores of Avon Lake on Lake Road. The park offers great views and access to lake area. It has a long boardwalk with multiple benches where the community can watch and enjoy the views. Veterans is also home to the Folger Home and Lake House, which are used for multiple community events. Weiss Park is the largest community park in Avon Lake with 79 acres. Weiss offers a variety of activities that include a playground, skate park, walking trail, and a dog park for your animals to have fun too. This park is also home to the 4th of July fireworks, which are held every year. Cough Reservation is made up of more than 3 miles of maintained trails and woods. It holds multiple activities like the storybook and hiking trail. There's also a playground for children to enjoy on Armour Road.
We definitely do have a lot of nice parks in Avon Lake to go see.
Along with the parks, we also have a very good volleyball team to go see this year.
Our sports analyst, Tyler Burke, got a chance to sit down with the head volleyball coach in our newest episode of Talking X's and O's about how they were able to have such an impressive season.
Lake T Apparel is your one-stop shop for everything Avon Lake. Locally owned with customizable items. They carry the largest variety of Avon Lake themed clothing in town with everything from hoodies to coffee mugs. They are also now the exclusive home of the newly created Sandy Shoregal. Open from 10 to 3 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday and can be located at 150 Lear Road. So go and give them a look for all your Avon Lake gear. Welcome to our first episode on Zoom of Talking X's and O's with Coach Miocinovic for the Avon Lake volleyball team. Coach, thanks for being with us. This is our first question is, for those who haven't been following, how did the team wrap up the regular season?
So we ended up winning co-conference champions with Avon. So all in all, I mean, a really strong record. Ended up finishing 20-2, the highest that Avon Lake has seen in almost 15 years.
That's actually really good. I did not know that. And do you find it hard to keep the players motivated now that they are going to keep going farther and farther into the playoffs, or are they self-motivated?
Actually, going into playoffs has been a much smoother transition than in previous years. They're extremely motivated. They're seeing the fruits of their labor. They're getting a lot of independent instruction through a multitude of coaches and coaching techniques that we're using in the postseason. And they're embracing those techniques and they're embracing the coaching. And so I think, and because of that, you know, the results is that we just finally won districts again for the first time in over a decade. So that's good.
Yeah, definitely. And who would be some of those key players that you as a coach would look to give some of that motivation?
So Stephanie Smith, Aubrey Kirk, both 4-year starting seniors. Both of them are 6 rotation players. Aubrey is our speaking captain. We're always relying on our setter Rachel Meyer, who is also a junior, started 6 rotations as a freshman. And Danny, sorry, I'm a little sick, so I apologize. But Danny MacArthur is our libero, who this is her 3rd year on varsity as well. So we have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge behind that. And those 6 rotation players we absolutely rely on to ensure that we are successful. That doesn't discount our role players. If our role players don't do their job, then we're definitely not nearly as successful. And we will struggle more so through matches and games and points to ultimately, get the job accomplished. So by all means, Izzy Leffler, Stephanie Heibach, Lily Rice, Sid Krieg, and Charlotte Prito are also athletes that we absolutely rely on.
Yeah. And now that you're in the regional championship and you're playing South yet again, do you find that to be an advantage or disadvantage that you guys have played each other so much this season?
I actually find it to be an advantage. And here's why. I truly believe that for whatever reason, we lost to them in our very last match. It's on senior night. I feel like that was actually a blessing in disguise because there's no pressure. Now we're even Steven, and now it's us just going to battle, right? And that at the end of the day, it's whichever team performs 2 points better. That's what this game is going to be about. So it's exciting. We're excited about it. And like I said, I think losing at the right time sometimes is actually a benefit and a blessing in disguise.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything you're doing differently to prepare for them, or do you guys already know what you're going to do? Or
we know them inside and out at this point. We are reviewing all of our film. We're going through bullet point by bullet point to ensure that we know what athletes we have on the court, what their tendencies are. We're not leaving any stone unturned, and we're certainly not leaving it to chance. So we are practicing and hyper focusing on certain things to help improve our opportunities and the chances out there.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for the interview, and we wish you good luck here from Anchor News Now.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Remember, you can watch this episode and more on the YouTube channel Avon Lake Productions.
So be sure to subscribe. Well, for all of us here at Anchor News Now, I'm Tyler Burke. Stay classy, Avon Lake.
And I'm Carter Burke. Thanks for stopping by.